So once again, my name is Francis Chihora. I want to appreciate you for joining the call. The company is called Eaeconomy. Is a trade innovation company coming from the US, Los Angeles, US, United States of America. It gives me some comfort to know that this company is from the US. It gives me some level of, because of the regulatory framework in the US. You don't just come and open an office and do stuff in the US. You need to go through a lot of scrutiny, and that gives me a lot of satisfaction and that level of rest when I saw the project. Now, that being said, the cash flow quadrant is something we all know, but without any assumption, money flows in 4 directions. Money flows, we get to attract money in 4 major directions according to cash flow. It shows how money, the 4 ways of money. Now, money flows to employees, but before they get it, they need to, spend time in exchange for money. They enjoy no leverage whatsoever. And a great part of the world's population are employees. 60% are employees. Just a minute. Let me okay this. 60% are employees. That's 60% of people around the world trying to get money. Now, 35% of people around the world are self-employed. Employees exchange time for money. They have a job, but self-employed individuals make up 35% of the world's population. They don't have a job, they own the job. Think of a barrister who has an office, just opened as a solicitor. He gets to get to the courtroom to adjudicate. He gets to open up the office. He gets to do major things as a sole proprietor. Now, he doesn't have a job, he owns it. He has to work by all means. Now, that part of the quadrant, according to Robert K. Kiyosaki, that part of the quadrant explains individuals who, want to make money, but they have to exchange time for money. They don't enjoy any form of leverage. It's a good place to start, but it's not a good place to stay. Robert Kiyosaki learned from his rich dad. His biological dad was poor, but of course he has a friend who had a rich dad. And learning these principles has made him a best-selling author, and of course a finance and real estate expert globally. He's a known name. Now, the right side of the quadrant talks about individuals who enjoy leverage. These individuals are business owners. 4% of the world system are population are business owners. They understand the language of leverage. One of the guys I respect is a gentleman called John Paul Getty. John Paul Getty is one of the wealthiest billionaires that ever lived. John Paul Getty. And he made a very profound statement. He said, I would rather earn 1% from the effort of 100 men than to earn 100% of my own. I'll say it again. This is very deep. I would rather earn 1% from the effort of 100 men than to earn 100% of my own. No wonder he's a billionaire. That's the language of leverage. Leverage is built or is created when you have a system. And the acronym for system is save yourself time, energy, and money. Save yourself time, energy, and money. I'd rather get many people to do the work, and I take 1%. As they put in the effort, they put in the time, they even spend their money, I get paid. It's save yourself time, energy, and money. So you're leveraging on other people's time, other people's effort, and other people's money. It's called OPT, OPE, and OPM. That's how to create leverage. Superstars, if you want to be wealthy and really live in financial freedom, think of leverage. Leverage is an increased way of attaining something. 4% of the world's population live there. Now, the other side is the 1%. These are individuals who understand the language beyond creating systems and to ensure they allow their money work for them. Now, these are investors. In this case, they just allow their money work for them. It's here you earn passive income. Now, investors understand how to use money to their advantage. And I'm going to show you this presentation, how you can allow your money to work for you. Now, with the right vehicle, Eaeconomy. Now, if you look at the right side of the quadrant, 4% business owners, 1% investors. These individuals are the wealthiest in the world today. They attract 95% of the world's resources. I know that will blow your mind. They attract 95% of the world's resources. So only 5% of the world's population control 95% of the world's resources. Now, on the left side of the quadrant, more people, 95% of the world's population only controls 5% of the world's resources. Now, do everything you can. I don't know where you are right now. I don't know where you are, whether you're an employee or you're self-employed or a sole proprietor. I do not know. but do whatever you can to begin to move towards the right side of the quadrant. Now, that's the whole definition of this presentation tonight. Make a decision. A journey of 100 miles starts with a step. Maybe tonight, after this, or this morning, sorry, after this presentation, you might begin to make that decision where you move to the right side of the quadrant. Now, it's important to talk about the vehicle, the car. It's also important to talk about the driver of the car. The guy here is a gentleman I was privileged to meet in London when we had the UK gala. I was there at the time, currently in Lagos, Nigeria. And this individual, Hassan Mahmoud, was the first time I saw him physically. And when he opened his mouth, I knew this guy knew what he was doing. You know, no wonder Les Brown made a profound statement. He said, when a man opens his mouth, you know who he is. Hassan Mahmoud is the founder, Eaeconomy Chief Executive Officer. So who's this guy? He's a financial expert. He's a multiple nine-figure in global sales. He has spoken and trained in 62 different countries. He has helped tens of thousands of people worldwide to learn the power of passive income. Now, without much ado, if you want to get more details about this guy, Yahoo Finance has written about him, MarketWatch, CBS. So it's not just one individual somewhere. He's somebody who's been able to create a lot of capacity. He's built competence, and of course, he has character. Now, that being said, superstars, this is the CEO, founder of Eaeconomy. Fantastic individual. I could liken this guy to a Mark Zuckerberg. The intelligence he was exuding, the brilliance of his words. He was talking about data analytics. Now, no wonder he has current, up-to-date services that help you and I to make money. I'm talking of services that are current, valuable, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. Now, before I go there, he chose a vehicle. He has a vision. The vision he has, first vision, because of course you said vision in quotas, is to impact 1 million families. That's the first goal he has. And he knew that to do that, he needs to get a vehicle big enough to get that done. So one of the vehicles he has chosen is the foreign exchange market. So, but for us to go into that space, we need to define basic definition. So what is Forex? Forex is simply buying and selling. You buy a currency and of course, you sell another. That's what we do in Forex. If you've ever exchanged one currency for another, you have traded Forex. Maybe you're traveling to the UK, you exchange your Naira for the British pounds. You have not traded Forex. Anytime you do, somebody's making money, guaranteed. I'm telling you the truth. You know, somebody was telling me yesterday that, of course, he was doing some exchange and the Naira dropped. The Naira dipped from 1,410 to 1,300 or 350 just in minutes. Every time that happens, somebody somewhere is making money. Now, when you buy and sell currencies, people leverage on the difference. And this is what Forex is. But of course, you can do this on an online trading platform. It's the largest financial market in the world. It's a $6.7 trillion market and it's traded daily, Monday to Friday. It's a global market. It doesn't matter where you are listening to me right now, whether you are in Lesotho or Namibia or Meru or Mombasa, I do not know. Anywhere you are, as long as you have access to an internet and you have a good phone, you're good to go. Let me tell you something. Give me a smartphone. Give me data. Throw me to the desert. Give me some time. You find me in a good, cozy hotel. Now, I'm telling you, this skill has transformed many lives, and I know, I have no doubt it can transform yours. Now, it's the first liquid market in the world. Yet now you can operate this 24 hours, 5 days a week. There's another market called the crypto market that runs 24/7, and you can operate this on your device, just like I said. And then, who are those who trade this market? People hear Forex, and a lot of things comes to their mind. It's regulated. Banks trade Forex. Yes, the central banks of nations trade Forex. Banks, financial institutions, governments of nations. And today, you and I can also trade Forex. If banks play there, if governments play there, you and I cannot sit on the fence. You know, I tell people, your speed in life is regulated by what is pursuing you. Now, this opportunity has transformed many lives, and I know it can transform your life as well. Now, let's go to the Eaeconomy services. Now, the services is what makes this company stand out. Now, I'm going to talk about all the services, and I'm not just going to talk about them. I'm going to give you proofs. I'm going to give you numbers. Now, one thing that makes this company stand out is the value of the services. Now, and I know maybe you've seen some other companies before, you've experienced some other services before, because when we saw this, we decided to make a decision, not just to keep it, but to talk about it. This opportunity and their services really work. So I'm going to go deep dive into the services right now. Now, the first one is called the ECA. The ECA is called the Economy Calibrate Academy. Now, it's a video training academy, recorded, and it gives you the fundamentals of trading. We have the Forex Academy right there, where you learn the fundamentals of trading. And that's not all. You have a live coaching session. So there's a coach there to coach you, and every week there's a live trading session. What happens there is that you can ask questions. You can engage your tutor. You know, if you've ever experienced online learning, that's what it is. So the videos are there for you to learn. The live sessions are there for you to engage. It's available in English, in Spanish, and in Arabic. So if learning for you is a fancy, I highly recommend it. You know, in the words of Albert Einstein, he said an investment in knowledge gives the greatest returns. You can take a man's jacket, you can take a man's shirt, you can never take knowledge. Superstars, knowledge is power. So the ECA for me is one foundational tool. So I'll tell you my story. I've been in the space as a direct sales agent for many years. So in 2017, I got in contact with David Eaeconomy, and David Eaeconomy is a known name. If you know the Eaeconomy family, this gentleman introduced me to Forex. He said to me, of course, it got me the direction. And that's why when mentors give us a lead, we need to listen. So 2017, I got involved and I decided to learn. It was a decision I made. And I said to myself, Francis, if banks play here, governments play here, you cannot sit on the fence. And that decision is one of the best decisions I've made after, my faith and getting married to my beautiful wife. The next decision I made was to learn the skill. So if you're on the call today, maybe this is for you. Now, apart from learning the skill, you have an opportunity to also make money while you're learning. You're not going to learn Forex in 2 days. Neither will you learn it in 2 weeks. I normally tell people that. So when I hear people say, don't come and learn my strategy, forget it. He's another hungry, broke young man that wants to make money. Anybody who tells you, have a strategy, you learn it in 2 weeks, you start trading, that gentleman is hungry, broke, and wants just to make money. I'm being honest with you. David told me from the word go, he said, Francis, you need about 6 months to 18 months to be a professional in trading. Is it worth the time? Yes, it is worth it. But you see, but while you're learning, gaining the skill, going through the process, going through the ropes, I call it the 3 Ps: process, practice, and patience. While you're getting through the process and the ropes, you have the opportunity to also leverage what I call trade solutions. Now, that allows you to start to make money even though you're still learning. Does that sound exciting? Now, imagine enrolling for a gym membership. You're not doing the push-ups where you're getting the muscles. Imagine enrolling for a gym membership. You want to be fit, and then you're not doing all the push-ups and all the rigor, but you're getting fit. Now, what I'm saying is you allow expert traders to do the analysis. Now, to do all the push-ups, and then they give you the trade setup, and all you do is to copy and paste. Superstars, I've been an entrepreneur for many years, and I tell you, this is one of the most brilliant ways of making money, one of the most brilliant. Now, you do all the push-ups, you do all the analysis, because in trading, we have what we call technical analysis, we have what we call fundamental analysis. So allow somebody who's gone through the ropes. He's made all the mistakes. I was in Dubai one day, and an entrepreneur made a profound statement, and it sunk. It was Donald Trump that made a statement. He said, I would never invest in anyone who has not made a mistake before. Now, that's coming from a multi-millionaire. If not, I don't know if it's on the Forbes list. But this individual Donald Trump is a multi-millionaire. He said, I would never invest in anyone who's not failed before. And that sunk that they had this from this millionaire. This guy who was talking was a millionaire as well. And I listened to him. Now, these individuals have made all the mistakes. Maybe some of them have been around for 9 years, 12 years, 13 years in the industry. And they tell you, because we have gone through this path for many, many years, we can tell you to buy Euro USD. There's an order block there. There's this demand zone there. There's something there. You buy it. And we're seeing the Solex, 7 out of 10 are win trades. Now you receive the phone alert, and then of course you decide to take the trade. We call it copy and paste. We have a training faculty in our community. Like 1 p.m. today, we're having the Manana live trade session. Now we do this as a community. We get to carry everybody along. You see, if you know the way to a place your journey is short, if you know the road to the place your journey is shorter, but if you are taken by the hand, you're already there. So this Solex is about 70% accurate. Now that's the starting point. We have yet another tool called the Manara. The Manara is one tool I love. I'm telling you, I call it the money-making machine. If you allow me, I'm going to go on the Manara and I'm going to show you how it works. Now, before I do that, let me show you the subdivisions of Solex. We have what we call the Eaeconomy English, because the Solex is an app, is yet to be released. But under the Solex, we have the Eaeconomy English. It's a signal platform that tells you when to buy, when to sell. That's one of our services. Then we have another one under the Solex. It's called the Manara Eaeconomy Arabic. Is a live session where the educator on the call every 2:30 to 3 p.m. Nigerian time comes and gets everybody on the call through a live session. We join the session, and then it tells us what to buy, what to sell on the call. Let me shock you. We get to make money on that call before we leave. Now, I know this is unbelievable, but I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, the last 6 months, this guy has only lost one trade in the last 6 months. Now, I'm not telling you stories. I can give you statistics, but let me show you what the live session looks like. Sometimes it's good to marry pictures with words. The live session, let me try get there. It might take me some time, but please stay with me. Just a minute. It might take me some time, but please stay with me. Let me try get the group. We normally post this on the group. Just a minute. So we have a feel of the live session. I'm going to bring this up again. Okay, I think I have one of them here. Please stay with me, guys. I want to make sure you get optimum information. Where are you? Okay, so this is one of the live sessions. We had this on Thursday. So every single day, 2:30 Nigerian time, we hold a live session. So I'm going to share this right now. Let me bring this. This is our group.
Join these live sessions, guys. You will know how to make easy money, of course, after learning. All these, you will be able to make the profits in a matter of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Whoa! Congrats, every single person. Here I can see the chat blowing, guys. The chat is blowing. I cannot name it all, guys. I love you so much. I will love you.
Now, this is this guy on the call. He tells us when it gets here by everybody, sometimes 900 people on the call, 1,000 people on the call. As long as you're a member of Eaeconomy on the call, they tells you when to buy. People get to make money on the call. In 15 minutes, some people make over $1,000. You see, what you don't know, you don't know. The strength of the oppressor is a maintenance of ignorance. I am not exaggerating. Now, this is called the Eaeconomy Arabic. Once you buy a package, you can Monday to Friday, you can be making money. And I'm going to give you based on past results. The last 6 months, this guy has only lost one trade. Now, let me show you the concluding part of that. I think there's another video.
Join these live sessions, guys. You will know how to make easy money, of course, after learning. All these, you will be able to make the profits in a matter of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Whoa! Congrats, every single person. Here I can see the chat blowing, guys. The chat is blowing.
People are excited.
I cannot name it all, guys. I love you so much. I would love you.
Yeah, guys, because of time, of course, this is just to show you what we have. Now, we will not be talking about this company if there's no value in it. Particularly, you will not find me here. I've been in trading for many years. I've never seen a trader in my many years of trading who has this level of accuracy in live session. People join you and they make money leaving the session. Imagine staying for about 30 minutes. Some people taking $500 away, $1,000 based on the size of the account. Some take $200 away, Monday to Friday, based on the size of the account. Though it's a scalping strategy and it trades US 30. But can you obey instructions? Can you just say, can you buy when they say you should buy? Can you sell when they say you should sell? I don't think that should be a lot of work. But the good thing is, we have a mentor who knows the way. If you know the way to a place, your journey is short. But if you are taken by the hand, you're already there. So I'm going to go back to my slide. I will do that and then take you on the Manara before I come back to show you some numbers. Now, the next tool is called the Manara AI. This is called the Select. It has the Eaeconomy English. It's a signal group. It has the Eaeconomy Arabic. I just showed you now. And it has the Eaeconomy Spanish. It's for Spanish people, Spanish language. Then we have the Manara. The Manara AI is an AI software that scans the market and tells you when to buy, when to sell. Now, I was in an event in London in November, another event. And that event, all they were saying, all I had the speaker say when I sat down was that the future is AI. Now, imagine a company that's gone ahead of time to bring the future here and to create an AI software that tells you when to buy and when to sell. I am not exaggerating. It tells you when to enter a buy, when to enter a sell. Superstars, this is what we'll be looking for. I've been trading for many years. Some of us stay up in the night trying to look for trades, but AI goes there, scans all the market, and tells you trade setups. Now, let me take you there so you appreciate the AI software. I'm going to try again and leave the screen, this particular slide. I'm doing this so you get optimum information. I don't want to just get here and get you excited. I want to come here and provide information, and then you make your decision. Let me come back here. I'm trying to go to the AI software. I hope this boots on time. Okay. If you're getting value from this call today, can you put in some 77 in the chat box? If you're getting value from the call, I'm trying to take it step after another so you get all the value in it. If you're getting value from this call today, put in some 77 in the chat box. If you're getting value, just put in 7 so I know you're getting value on this call this afternoon or this morning. Okay, so I'm going to bring up the AI software right here and show you. Now, one of the biggest headache of traders is, when do I buy a trade? When do I sell? I don't know what to do. Now, imagine an AI software saying, see, don't worry, I'm going to go and look for the trades for you, and then you take the trades. Now, this software is a revolution. Now, I'm telling you, this particular is a revolution. I've been trading for many, many years. We're taught to do our demand zone, our supply zones, our support and resistance, our order blocks. They taught us all those things. Imagine an AI software that gets to do all that job for you. Now, that's the beauty of this. Now, this is what it looks like. This is the chart, but let me show you some other information. Now, this is a monitor. If you're a trader on the call, you might appreciate what I'm saying now. If you're a non-trader, you might not understand it, but you will see your end result is what will excite you. Many traders would have to stay up in the night looking for different patterns, looking for ways to chart patterns and look for a trade entry. Imagine an AI software saying, I will go do the work for you. I will scan through over 200 pairs and I'll tell you which one you should buy and which one you should sell. Today, we have self-driven cars by Tesla. Self-driven cars, a car that drive themselves, which has more accuracy than human beings. That's the power of AI technology. I'm not saying, it's holy grail, but I'm saying that the precision is phenomenal. So I'm going to come back here and I'm trying to get the monitor. This isn't coming up. But I expect you to come up just a minute. Where are you? I'll try to make sure whatever the challenge is today, the plan, everything comes out and you get to see it. For some reason, the monitor isn't coming up. But this is what it looks like. That's the chart. I think is where I am, maybe the internet. Let me try roll this. Okay, I'm going to enter my PIN again. Everybody has a PIN. Once you are subscribed, you have a PIN to access the AI software. It rolls and it opens. Yet again, it has opened. Fantastic. Let's go. Yeah, the monitor's up right now. Fantastic. It's up right now. It's up right now. Now, this is what it is. Now here, I'm going to provide some information that you might not be familiar with, but please follow me. Now, you can tell the AI software, get me trades that are mature. Give me trades on 1 hour. You are giving an instruction. Give me trades on 4 hours and on daily. You're giving an instruction. You can tell it, I want to trade Forex. I want to trade metals. You can give it instruction. Now, you can even tell it to give you patterns. Now, the bat and the butterfly have 85% accuracy. You can say, okay, go on the chart and look for patterns for me, or bat and butterfly patterns. And the AI will obey your instruction. It's automated. It goes to the live trading market and looks for bad patterns. Anytime you see a bad pattern in the market, it has an 85% accuracy. Anytime you see a butterfly pattern, it has an 85% accuracy. Let me explain what I mean. 85% of the time is a profit. 85% of the time. But it's a lot of work for traders to identify it. Now, but the good thing is that you don't need to do it. The AI software goes and does the work for you. Now, let me explain how this works. Now, when you see this arrow down, I'm on the monitor right now. When you see the arrow down, it's saying you should sell. When you see the blue arrow up, it's saying you should buy. Anybody can do that. If I click on this, it's telling me to sell. What am I selling? GBP USD. That's a trade. Now, I'm meant to sell this trade, so this trade is meant to go all the way down. This is the TP1, this is the TP2. Now, the AI has done all the work for me. What do? I open my MT4. We're going to show you how to do that. And I place my trade. In 1 or 2 minutes, I am done. I didn't do the analysis. I didn't do the charting. AI did the job. Superstars have been training for many years. This is phenomenal. When I show traders, it blows their mind completely. Let me show you something else. Let's come back to notification. Now, anytime you see the green arrow up, it's telling you to buy. All I need to do is to click on it. It's NZUSD. It's a triple top. But of course, I prefer bat patterns. Bat and butterfly. I prefer those patterns. So I go to GBP because anytime it forms, it's 85% accurate. Now, this one is saying I should sell. Let's go back there. It's arrow down. You see? It's saying you should sell. Arrow up means buy. Green arrow up, buy. So let's look at the sell trade. GBP. Now, it's telling me to sell. You can see the market is still at the entry. This market is going to come all the way down if it goes in that direction. It's going to hit TP1 here and TP2. Now, I didn't do anything. What did I do? I only opened my Manara, the AI software. I went to notification and I clicked on the arrow down. I know I'm going to sell it. I go to my phone. It's got MT4. We're going to show you how that does. And I click on that currency pair and click sell. I'm putting the numbers, TP1 and TP2, and I'm done. In 1 or 2 minutes, I am done. Superstars, this is what we do here. People are making money in dollars by following systems provided by Eaeconomy. Now, that being said, I think I'm going to leave here so I don't bore you with this information. We have trainings every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in our community. We train you. Somebody once said, if you don't train them, don't blame them. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to bring up again my slide. Now, before I do that, I want to show you some other products, but let me do that later. Let me continue my presentation for sake of time. So the AI software has groups. So apart from the AI software, we have groups for people who say, Francis, I don't have time to go on the AI software. I don't have time. We have groups that will get you connected to as a member, which you have access to once you are registered. The first one is called the Manara Trade Ideas Group. The signals are sent there. So you don't even need to check the software. They tell you what you should do. Buy GBP or sell Euro USD. And you enter the parameters on your MT4 on your phone. And we're going to show you how to do that. Now, that are groups. The results there are mind-blowing. I'm going to show you that later when I leave the screen. Now, all these systems and tools are available for you. People can start making money, and that is mind-blowing. Now, the other one is called the stock options. Now, stocks are for those who want to trade stocks. However, I know a lot of people in Nigeria, because of the regulation, are not allowed to register with stock platforms. But if you're in Europe, listen to me, you're in America, you're in developed countries, you can trade this. We have a lady called Jessica Ramos, one of the finest stock traders globally. Now, and the results are mind-blowing. Now, before I go into any other information, which is automation part of the opportunity, let me show you some more results, especially the result we've had with these systems in the past. Now, somebody once said, men may lie, women may lie, but numbers never lie. So let me show you some results typically we've had in the past, because some people wonder, I've seen this before, Francis. I've heard about this before. What makes Eaeconomy different? And that's what I'm showing you right here. Let me bring up some of the results we had in the last week, and of course, in the last 2 weeks, and I can go on and on and on. So let me come back here. I'm trying to search through the group. We posted it here. Just a minute. Okay. It's coming up. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show you some results here. This one is one of our products is called the Plutos. This is called the Plutos, one of our results here. Now, this is the Plutos. It did about 1,380 pips last week. It's called the Plutos. Now, 75% win rate. It took all the trades, only lost one trade. You can imagine, no, two trades, this and this. This is huge. If you were to do $1 per pip, this is $1,380 in 1 week. Now, this is that's for the Signal group. This is a live session. This one did about 2,900 pips. Now, what do I mean? You come on a live session and they tell you what to buy, what to sell. This Plutos is a different product. I'm going to talk to you about that soon. Now, this is $2,900. 8 trades were called and he only lost maybe about 1 trade or 2 trades. Now, that week, we made about 2,900 pips. That means that's about, if you're doing $1 per pip, that's $2,900. If you do the lowest lot size of $100, you're trading $100, you're making $290. It's crazy in a week. And that's the power of this opportunity. Now, this is outside the automation I'm going to talk to you about. Now, look at this one. Now, it had 6 wins, 0 break even, meaning that it did not win it, it didn't lose it, but had 91% win rate. Let me come back here and show you another tool we have here in Eaeconomy. This is the stock options. This one had 38 wins and 3 losses. Now, these results are not common. I can tell you that over and over again. Let me come back here and show you one more week, and then I'll go to the Telegram group and then show you the automation of this presentation, our brokerage automation, our profit automation that is winning. I'll show you results of all our members. Everybody's in profit. Everybody's in profit. Nobody's talking about drawdowns. That's the power of automation. I'm going to show you all that. But let me tell you here and here, there is so much value that we can get from trading. Just copying and pasting. You could do $1,000 in a week, $500 in a week, 2,000 based on the size of your account. Now, let me show you this one before I move on. Because, it's easy to assume, oh, I've had it before. This is not Eaeconomy. The product really works. Please just give me some time. I'm trying to bring this up. Where are you? On the group, we posted this. It's taking some time to come up. Okay. Well, not past it. Okay. Just a minute. The internet is really, really challenging for me, but I'll get it on. I'll get it on. Okay. But not past it. Hope I've not passed it. Okay. Let me see this. Okay. Okay, so superstars, I'm trying to get some more, but let me get to the Telegram group right here. Just a minute. Now, this is the Pluto's results for this week. This is this week's result, just this week. Now, look at the date here, the 25th of March. This was yesterday. Please listen carefully. He called the trade. This one closed at 70 pips. Now, if I were trading this on $1, that's $70 already made. He called the trade here. This one did profit of 600 pips. If I were to do $1 per pip, that's $600. If I were to do $10 per pip, I could do a standard lot. This is $6,000. Now, this is just yesterday. So when I tell people there's so much to make, we're leaving money on the table. I know what I'm saying. He calls the trade, pick the trade. Yeah. Oh. Hear me. Okay, now look at this one. This is a gold trade right here. 70. Now, these are trades called just yesterday. This one, $70, 70 pips. When you see plus 70, it means we won the trade 70 pips in profit. Look at this. And I said, this is 300 pips. This was just yesterday. Now, 300 pips alone, if that's all that you took yesterday on $1 per pip, is $300 just yesterday. If you took this trade and you have a good account I can do $10 per pip. It's $3,000 just yesterday. Now, I'm saying all this to show people what is possible. Now, why are we talking about this? These guys are mentors. They know they've gone through the failures, they've gone through the mistakes. You see, why we follow mentors and we join platforms, especially Eaeconomy, is to leverage on the mistakes they've made. Donald Trump said, I will never invest in somebody who has not failed before. So we follow mentorship. Now look at this. This is today. Now, please, this one closed today at 500 pips. Now, if you're a trader, please follow me. BTC USD, 500 pips. If I were to do $1 per pip, that's $500. $10 per pip, $5,000. If I had the smallest account, I'd have made $50 today. Now, some person in automation will make money. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying as they're making money there, why not take out this money as well? You see, why make money one way when you can make money many ways? Now, because of time, I don't want to go searching for anything. I'm just showing you numbers. I'm very persuaded to show you numbers because some people just sit and assume that this doesn't work. It really works. Now, that being said, I will go back to my slide because I know I was showing all this transition to show you that we have numbers here. I'm going to go to the automation part of our opportunity, which I know would interest a lot of people. But this is not just about automation. This is not just about, but can I copy and paste? Can I follow mentorship and just follow some signals? I can start with demo first and then I go live. And I can now begin to leverage that and multiply my money. Now, that being said, the next part of this opportunity is automation. This is where I don't do anything. I'm busy. I don't have time. It's okay. There are people like that. They're busy. But why I needed to show you all this is that if you had some more time, can you engage yourself and make some more money? And this is the side where you enjoy full automation. Now, this automation are of two types. It's a support system for all our members. We have the brokerage automation and we have the profit automation. Now, all our members win with this opportunity. Now, the moment you get in your first 24 hours, you're plugged in. Your first 24 hours. That's the rule. That's our standard. And we're trying to maintain that. 24 hours, you get plugged into the system. It starts to trade for you. Now, the first one is the brokerage automation. And the brokerage automation does anywhere from 10 to about 25% in a month. 10 to about 25% on the average in a month. Now, Eaeconomy does not share profit with you. There's no profit sharing. All the money is yours. Now, I have a woman who's grown her money from about $5,000 to about $17,500 today. She's made over $12,000 from just automation. She has never traded before. She has never traded before. There are people who have made lots of money just using automation. Now, how does it work? The brokerage automation, as the name implies, you fund your money in a chosen broker of your choice. Eaeconomy is not a broker. They don't hold your money. This is not an ROI company. Your money is in your full control. You do your KYC with your broker. You put the money there, and we connect the automation to you, and you start to make money. Now, let me really blow your mind. The beauty of investing is, first of all, to ensure you secure your capital. The first rule of investment is protect your money. The second rule is don't forget rule 1. I'm telling you, ensuring the money is protected is key. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you right here the result we have with this automation. It's been back tested for over 5 years. It has not lost for 1 month. Now, what I'm saying now, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to throw numbers at you. I'm going to show you the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Now, this is a result. The account does anywhere from 10% to about 25% in a month. We've seen a month of 15%, we've seen 20%, we've seen 24.8% in a month. So the average is between 10 to 25%. And look at this account. It had traded for about 467 days. Out of these days, 21 days did not trade because of the broker, the MT4 update. Now look at the deposit here. It's a deposit of $5,025. Now look at the withdrawal here. It's a withdrawal of $9,600. Now, how do you know a live account from a demo account? A demo account, it's impossible to withdraw. Because I know people are wondering, is this a live account? Is it a demo account? It's impossible to withdraw from a demo account. You can only withdraw from a live money. Now look at the withdrawal, $9,600. Look at the balance there, $7,620. This woman can come and collect all this money now if she wants. The person who owns this account doesn't know how to trade. In fact, she's a farmer. You see, people, you see, what you don't know, you don't know. The strength of the oppressor is the maintenance of ignorance. So this is the account right here. Look at the balance. Let's look at the chart. The chart is an upward linear chart. Look at all the months. There was no time it went down. Upward linear chart. He has not lost since 2022 to date. We looked at the account carefully, and we saw that he did slightly over 200% in 1 year. Slightly over 200%, and it's consistent. You can take your profit if you want. You can take your capital if you want. All these services are available for you in Eaeconomy. Imagine doing 15% in a month of your money. It's in your account. Doing 20%, doing 12%, doing 11.3%. Whatever it does for you, it's your money. No profit sharing. And this is the power of Eaeconomy. This outside the Manara AI that gives you trades. This outside the Plutos. This outside the Eminos Arabic, the live session. This outside the Pluto's live session. Now, all these are available for you here in Eaeconomy. Now, so it's an array. It's an array of resources. You know, what I normally tell people is that God the Almighty created 4 streams to water the Garden of Eden. If God in his majesty and wisdom created 4 streams to water one garden, you and I cannot sit on the fence. We call it multiple streams of income. Many ways to make money. We have a member who's just using our products. This guy picked up his $200 account and made it $400 just by following these products. Now, in a period of time. And this is what we're saying. So beyond the automation, can you use the other services? Play around with them, copy and paste, jump on a live session, big trades and make money. In one trade, the guy closed $1,280. I'm not exaggerating. Now, the other side of this automation is what we call the prop firm automation. Now, the prop firm automation, as the name implies, prop firms are called proprietary trading firms. We have major prop firms like the FCMO, Funded Engineer, Funded Nest. We have 10 Trade, which of course we partner with because they have what we call the instant account. There are 2 kinds of accounts. We have the funded account and we have the instant account. Now, why are we particular about it? Is that members can start cashing out from month 1. Now we hear that they do 2 weeks cash withdrawals now. So people can start withdrawing. The purpose of money is to solve life challenges. So when you need it, you can take it out when you want to. So let me show you some results we have for our members. Some started a few days ago. Some started yesterday. Some started sometime last week. Some started about 2 weeks ago. Now, so that's the power. Some started 2 weeks and some days. I'm going to show you some of the numbers. Now, the good thing about the numbers I'm going to show you is that they are all in profit. Now, from the brokerage automation, you make anywhere from 10 to 25% monthly. That's your money. You put your money in a brokerage account, your own money, and it trades for you. I have told people, don't just let money lie down, multiply it. There are 3 types of people: those who make money, those who manage money, and those who multiply money. The wealthy have found a way to multiply money. Now, let me go show you some of the numbers we have here. I think I had my 10 trade open. Okay. I had the dashboard open. Now, these are some of the numbers. This person traded on his own. You can see. Now, this person is not included. This person just opened the account and started trading. No, this is one of the accounts in profit. It's a $10,000 account. This is another account here in profit. Some of the accounts are maybe barely 1 week. Some of them on weeks and some days. This person have made about $194 already in profit. Everyone is in profit right here. Nobody's in it. Nobody. Everybody's in profit. Let me open some more right here because I have sub members. This guy is in profit, $218. Of course, this person opened the account before he joined us. I don't know what that account is. I think it's 2 accounts in one. I don't know. I don't know what account is. That person joined us maybe later on. I don't know. This is a profit and a profit here. That's about $59 in profit, $165 in profit. Now, some of them are just barely a week and some days. Some of them are barely a few days old. Now, this $58 in profit. This $168 in profit. Sorry, please. I'm showing you this in confidence because I'm doing all this so you understand the power we're talking about. This $195 in profit. This $192 in profit. Now, these accounts are barely, we just got started. Now, the beauty, I'm going to take it up because of the names. Please pardon me. But I needed to show you that because our members, of course, is a community. It's just to show you that these things work. Now, this automation have been back tested the brokerage automation for over 5 years, no losing month. I just showed you numbers from 2022 till date, and not lost for 1 month. Over 70 months of profit without losing for 1 month. I've never seen any automation, personally, as a trader, globally, that have over 5 years of backtest. Results are not typical. Past result is not a true indication of future result. But based on the backtest we see, there's no automation I know personally that has this level of accuracy. All of our accounts are in profit. And that's what we are introducing to you today. Now, because it's automated, it's not trading on psychology. It's not you, somebody's thinking about greed or an instruction, and it trades the money. And the biggest challenge of traders is psychology. 60% is psychology, 30% is risk and money management, and 10% is strategy. So let me go back to my slide, superstars. I know you got the information. I could go on and on, but for sake of time, and of course I had the names there. Maybe next time I'm going to plot out those names and plug them out and then show you some more numbers on the call today. And this for those who are thinking, Francis, you hope it's not one of those things. No, this is genuine. And I'm really excited for the leadership of this organization. What they've done, they had to really see that all their members win. The search, to seek for solutions to help their leaders win. I salute you, the leadership of this organization. Now, how do you get started with Eaeconomy? To get started is simple. There are 2 ways you can get started. The first way is to get on what we call the elite package. Now, the elite package is simple. To the 4 weeks of get started, you pay what we call an initial registration to be a full member of Eaeconomy, and that's just $149. Now, subsequently, after the first 4 weeks, all you are paying for all the services I just mentioned, outside of what I'm going to show you now, all you are paying is $99. That's all you're paying. $99. And I'm excited. Now, imagine making the amount you're making. Maybe you make 2 to 5% is what we do on profit. 2 to 5% on the average. If you have a $10,000 account and you do $300, what is $99? If you do $500, what's $99? Even if you do $200, now you're making that money from only one source of what you purchased. There's the brokerage automation. There's the Manara AI. We have the Eaeconomy Arabic. We have the Eaeconomy English. We have the Manara Trade Ideas. These are groups where you copy and paste. And the accuracy of the Trade Ideas group on the Manara is about 80 to 85% accurate. So people are winning constantly with this opportunity. There are many ways to make money. Somebody picked up $200. It's already $400 now, about $400. So I can trade with even $100 and make it 200. Take 200 to 300. Take 300 to 400. Grow that account while the automation is trading for me, making money for me. That's the beauty of creating income. And we don't leave you alone. We take you by the hand. If you don't train them, don't blame them. So $99 after the first 4 weeks, that's all you pay. They don't share your money. They don't share profit. They don't take from your money. They don't do profit sharing. All the money is yours. Now, the other one is called the Plutos and the RFX. I showed you some of the results on the Plutos. Just today, the Plutos closed $500 today. If you had a $100 account, that's $50. If you had a $1,000 account, that's $500 or $1 per pip. If you have an account that can do a standard lot, that's $5,000 today. Now, if you're a trader on the call, you can bear witness. I'm not trying to exaggerate. These are numbers. And this is outside the automation. If you're buying the Plutos, it's an exclusive service. It's just $25 extra. And then we'll have the RFX, that's binary trading. Now, there's so much money, much avenues to make money in dollars. And that's what I'm introducing to you today in Eaeconomy. My mentor said to me, Francis, learn how to act locally, but think globally. Now, what I'm going to say last before I close this meeting this afternoon is the D5ers is a crypto solution that allows you to trade crypto. Maybe you're on the call today and you're asking, how do I take advantage of crypto? How do I position myself with the bull run that's coming up in April? For those who don't know what I mean, there's what we call the crypto halving. It's called the Bitcoin halving. It's coming up. It comes up every 4 years. We saw the halving in 2012. We saw it in 2016. We saw it in 2020. We're going to see it in 2024. It's happening in April. After every halving, there's a bull run. That means a lot of people make money from the movement in the market. Now, how do you take advantage of it? And that's why I'm introducing this tool called the D5ers. We have live trading session. We have multilingual academies where you learn how to trade crypto. If that's your interest, we have it here in Eaeconomy. There are trade ideas like signals that you take and you enjoy crypto. Now, the guys behind it are guys I'm going to introduce later. It has 80% win rate. You can imagine calling 10 trades and you win 80 plus. And it's customizable. You get the alert. It's an app. You're alerted when a trade comes in. And the projects they're involved in are spot trading, futures trading, and what we call airdrops. Now, futures trading are for those who buy and sell trades. Spot trading are those who just hold and take a position on different projects. Somebody bought $1,000 in a project, and I'm not exaggerating. The money grew to about $120-something thousand. They are different projects, but you need to know the right one. And that's why you need to be on D5ers. Now, the guys behind it are experienced. Both of them have 19 years combined in the industry. Crypto Picasso and Kelvin Baquero, amazing individuals. If you want a crypto package, now that alone is $149 on its own. But if you want to add the crypto package to the Forex package, then you are paying $69. That is heavily discounted, If you're adding the crypto as an add-on to the Forex. Now, it's heavily discounted. Now, subsequently, what you pay is $99 for the Forex and $124.9 for the crypto, if you want it. You don't have to do this. But I'm providing information for somebody who says, Francis, I also want to play in crypto. It's important to give you exclusive information. Now, one more good news I'm going to share before I close today is what we call the 3 and free. Now, this is one way you can avoid your subscription and not pay. Somebody's thinking, Francis, is there an avenue to do that? That is what I'm saying right now. You can decide not to pay your subscription in Eaeconomy. How do you do that? As a customer, you get 3 people to enjoy the same service you're enjoying. As long as they're using the services, they're connected to the prop firm doing 2 to 5% monthly. They're connected to the brokerage doing about 10 to 25% monthly. They're using the Manora AI. That's about 80% accurate. The Manora Trade Ideas is about 80 to 85% accurate. The Plutos is about 80% accurate. They're using all these amazing tools, making money for themselves. And if they choose to learn, they can learn. Superstars, this is a one-stop shop. If they join you, the company says you don't have to pay subscription. As long as they're active, you don't have to pay for life. That means you knock off the $99 completely. And that's the beauty of Eaeconomy. Superstars, this is the presentation. What I've done today is to share with you something I'm passionate about. I'm excited about Eaeconomy. I'm excited that people are sitting and watching their accounts grow. I'm excited that I spoke to a lady who's a farmer, and she told me a story that really touched me. He said, Francis, when I was going to join the automation, I had money to put into my farming project, poultry. I had money to get into Forex, and I made a decision to get in. And I put in half of the money into Forex. That money has yielded her about $12,500 today. And she said to me, the money I put in poultry, I've made nothing from it. Now, you might want to make a decision today. After this meeting, you can decide to say, no, we're good. Say, yes, we're good. Now, your decision is your doorway to your reality. Now, you need to make a decision because decision is the starting point of all achievement. She made a decision, and I'm happy it's good for her today. Whatever decision you make today, make it the right one. Your decision is your doorway to your reality. You can either make the money or make excuses. You can never make both. At this junction, I'd like to pass the ball back to the amazing leaders who gave me the floor today. I want to salute you for your heart of leadership. On the backside, I see the way you talk and think about your members. That shows the kind of leaders that you are. The empathy, the love, the passion to see your leaders get back and get profitable. At this junction, I'd like to pass the ball back to you. See you at Delegate.